What is up, man? It is Cassini Cuts back on YouTube again, but today I got a little hair tutorial. So as you can see, I'm starting to fade up, but I didn't record previously of my number 2 debulking on the side, and I started off on the number 8 on top. So right here you can see me knocking down that first guideline with my lever closed on the Oster fast feeds. Alright guys, so right here you can see me open my 1.5 guard, and I'm starting to bring it up towards the 2, but just keeping a little bit of space under to have that nice fade transition at the end. You guys can see me right here pushing the 1.5 lever all the way up, the lever on the side of the clipper. So what it does is it closes the blade closer together to cut more hair than if it was open, because the blades are further apart when it's open, but when it's closed, the blades are closer. So the way I like to fade is I like to create that ball line and then fade up to it, and then I start to fade down from there. So right here you can see my number 1 open, and I'm just fading down while bringing it into the 1.5 guard. Here I'm just starting to close up my lever and attacking that middle line that you can see right there on his head to make that line suddenly fade out. And as you do this, you just use the numbers. Now I'm gonna go in with my half guard, and I'm just gonna try to take out that line as much as I can, doing the same process, open to close, but this time I'm not fading in. I'm trying to take out the line with my corners. Shout out to Rujay Beats, man. Y'all go check him out in my description. Fire music for your YouTube videos. Pretty much, I'm just repeating the same process all around the head. Right now, I got my half guard. With the half guard, I am fading using the corners because it's hard to control the fade when some hairs are lighter and some are darker. So using the corners of the half guard blade makes it way easier to control. Now I'm gonna take out my Oster fast feeds, and I'm gonna use this to just go in and do a little bit of detail work with my corners of the blade. And pretty much all I'm doing is just angling the blade to cut little dark spots that I see and don't like. So you can see me using my clipper, and I'm doing a clipper over comb technique, and I'm putting that comb parallel to the head to make the shape of the head rectangular, or as if straight up.
Mirov.
Now, when you see me say I do clipper over comb, there's 2 different ways of doing it. You can have the clipper facing sideways or facing up. The point of having the clipper upwards is as if it had a guard on it, and you're just trying to lighten up that dark spot between the 2 and the 1.5 that you saw earlier. So earlier in the clip, you see me having the clipper sideways, And I just do that to mainly focus on the shape of the head rather than fading it in, because when the clipper is sideways with the comb, it creates that rectangular shape as you can see in the back. Now you will see me prepare the hairline by knocking it down with the 1.5 guard first. I like to do this because it creates a nicer shape when looking at the forehead from a side perspective. So to create that crispy, icky, licky looking ass hairline, I like to take my straight razor and hit all the hairs from the trimmer. But also while I'm doing this, I'm using my left hand to pull the skin down
Mirov.
to create tension so the blade can glide through the skin and hair easier. Look, I'm not trying to prove anything on YouTube or show how good I am at cutting hair, but if you like my content, like and subscribe, holla at me in my garage. Peace!